Dou, dou, dou. Ok.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in
Ah,
this
faut
next
parler à tout le
battle.
monde ici là. Attends,
He'll win.
là, c'est parti. Hein.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangsha in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Chang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
Écoutez ton ronronnement.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances.
T'en perds des
Allow
poils.
me
Hein.
to express my thanks once again.
Tu as aussi été remarquable.
Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Changsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner
Tu pourras
will
venir
no
me mettre la
doubt
pommade après.
demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
Bon. D'ailleurs, je suis en train de me demander, est-ce que je crois que j'ai mis ma vidéo hier, mais je suis pas sûr.
It was a long journey to get here from Changban. I'm still surprised I even made it.
Il y a 20 heures, ouais, bah ouais, je l'ai mis.
The city here in
Ok,
Jiangsha
bon, c'est parfait.
is as
Avec
good a
Liu
place to
Bei.
live as any.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, the people of Jing
Attendez, les gens.
wanted me to lead them. Needed me to.
Ah, pas de jingle.
If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
Et moi j'espère qu'ils vont
We have returned.
rajouter des morceaux d'histoire.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed. Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
Allez. Bon bah, Dernière bataille. Hein. On va encore galérer une nouvelle fois.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding, or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be... Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble.
Bon, ça on l'avait vu quand on était du côté du Wu, mais tant pis, c'est pas grave.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you.
Donc là, c'est pareil, on l'a vu. En gros, si vous préférez, il va me parler de son idée, de son plan. Il va avoir besoin du talent de mon personnage pour surveiller le vent. Et quand le vent aura changé et qu'il aura commencé à prier, il faudra que je le prévienne. Et comme ça, on pourra faire cramer la flotte à Cao Cao. Donc là, il faut qu'on aille à Chibi. Donc c'est en face.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
Ah, je peux pas y aller. Ah bah non, faut passer par là du coup.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor.
Ça on a vu. On l'a vu avec le Wu et avec le Cao Cao. Donc on va pas s'embêter à...
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their form.
Pareil, ça c'est des trucs qu'on a vu, hein, donc on va le passer.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
Ça on l'a vu, c'est pour dire que Wang Gai s'est échappé de la prison parce qu'il avait été découvert que Wang Gai ils avaient trahi. Mais bon, si vous avez vu les vidéos, vous savez bien que c'était un subterfuge. Bon, ben c'est parti. Putain non, je m'en pépère. Ouais, j'allais dire pourquoi tu te poses pas. Remporter la victoire avec au moins 6 officiers alliés restants. Là, c'est pour gagner un cheval. Pour qu'il nous fasse gagner un cheval là, c'est que vraiment c'est un bon. Mais aucun ne sera... Attends, j'ai peut-être pas vu ça.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longzong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without... I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Bon. On connaît les stratégies. Il faut qu'on essaye de les empêcher d'aller à l'hôtel pour éviter que... Ah, je suis à gauche cette fois, ok. Pour éviter que... Comment? Pour éviter que Zhuge Liang il échoue sa prière. Donc tant mieux si je commence par là, au moins Zhuge Liang sera tranquille le plus rapidement. Faudra qu'on se dépêche parce que Handang il est à droite. Il va vite être submergé. Parce qu'à droite il y aura Zhang Liao, il y aura Yu Jin je crois. Lydian il me semble. Nous, de notre côté, je pense qu'on aura Xiao Yuan. Xiao Dun. Donc on a Xiao Yuan, c'est bien ce qui me semblait. Ah, ils ont du monde. Hein. Zhang Liao. Yu Jin, il est avec moi. Zhang Zhenji, Wengai, Shushu, Peng Tong. Ouais, ils ont pas énormément d'alliés sur la droite, les forces de Tsatsa.
Advance now. All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us, all you have. We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will. Get this here. Nice try.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Déjà deux en moins.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can't let them take this position. I must hold it.
Allez, un petit museau. Yu Jin, il résiste quand même. Hein.
Gotta be quicker. Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance.
Damn. When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
This is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast,
The enemy officer
done for.
has been defeated.
Sorry.
On va avoir Xiao Yuan.
But you know me.
Ça sera déjà un bon début.
I'm not going to pull any.
Parce qu'il y aura plus d'officiers.
I Well, I can.
Et du coup, je pourrais sauver à droite.
What just happened? So, this isn't over. This isn't over. Looking rough.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Ah, t'inquiète pas, je vais venir après, mais là, faut que je détruise Xiao Yuan.
Shameful. So shameful.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
What just happened? No.
It's time.
It can't be.
I'm
What just
heading
happened?
for the altar.
Voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That white fan, his appearance.
Des
That must be
officiers
the
qui ont réussi à
sleeping
passer.
dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
I'm still needed.
Allez.
That means
The
I
enemy
must fall
officer
back for now.
has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan.
Voilà.
I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives.
Il est où l'ennemi? Il est où l'ennemi? Je trouve pas. Attends, ça va juste là-bas la base?
No matter how you slice it.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, is ours for the taking. All my might.
Voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
No way. I'm gonna lose. Begin this.
You will have to make do without me.
Pourquoi il a pas fait ce que je voulais, ce connard là?
Looking rough.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Alors, il est déjà les KO.
The enemy officer has been defeated, and the enemies advancing on our position have been eliminated. I think it's safe to say that our distraction was a success. You should go now to aid our allies on the other fronts.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet.
Voilà, lui.
The enemy
Il est fou.
officer has been defeated.
Now this is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live.
Personne avec eux, donc ça c'est bon. Je vais aller sauver les. Je vais aller aider les autres.
Is that Lord Huangai? I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take
Ah putain, ils ont fermé.
responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Now,
Heureusement que je peux passer par là.
advance! We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now. Go.
Here you come. Sure. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now march forward.
Whoa. You figured I was in trouble, huh? Gotta admit, this is kind of embarrassing. I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be
Il y en a qui sont en train de passer là-bas.
The enemy has breached
Ah non,
the
c'est...
altar room. Please eliminate.
Attends, regarde, tu vois pas. Xiaodun. Putain, faut que je retourne là-bas.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I won't hold back. That was my last act of decency toward you. So, this is as far as I go.
The enemy
There's
officer
no virtue in
has
dying
been
for
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Allez, on va le faire tout de suite tant que je peux.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer
Have I failed
has been
somewhere?
defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Take this!
Putain, j'ai pas...
You're here. I am thankful for the help.
Ah ouais, mais...
Bear witness to my power.
Il me donne n'importe qui, là.
Behold my power.
Là, par contre, un truc que je trouve nul, par contre, dans cette attaque-là, c'est que je vise l'officier, mais ça le fait, moi.
This is embarrassing, but sometimes you just have to run.
Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. If our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
The enemy officer
Bon, je pense qu'il peut s'en sortir sans moi pour lui. Je vais aller... Bon, voilà. Au moment où je dis ça, Guan Yu le tue. Bon, c'est bon. Je vais aller sauver...
The moment has come.
Good. Guess I'll have to fall back. Come, I, Ji Huan, shall take you on.
Defend this!
Nul. Bah. Il a été battu? Ah d'accord. Bon. Par exemple, Fail a été battu. Ok. Attends. Ok, il est bien encore là-haut.
I wasn't.
The enemy officer
Excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
I had thought such a day may come. But now that we're here, I am lost for words.
Allez, c'est parti. On s'en est bien sorti là. En plus, j'ai commencé au bon endroit. On a commencé directement à gauche, donc ça m'a beaucoup aidé.
Forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Time to attack. With all my might.
Believe in your commander. Forward.
We're fighting a losing battle.
Voilà.
The enemy
I'm
officer
getting out of here.
has been defeated.
Putain, ma garde, elle a déjà été
Have you
détruite.
sensed
Ah,
any
vas-y.
changes in the winds yet? If
Non,
you
pas
sense a
encore.
change while nearby, you
T'inquiète pas,
needn't inform me.
Zhuge-Liang. Je vais te prévenir si le vent
Simply-
change.
Light the fire on the altar yourself. You're giving the signal now. Anyone could see that it's much too soon. You must wait for the perfect moment
Oui, je sais, c'est bon.
and think carefully.
Taras aussi au bout d'un moment.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet?
Voilà.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Voilà. Donc là, il a pris feu. Le vent a tourné. Wanga, il est revenu avec nous. La flotte, elle a pris feu complètement.
Timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
We're evenly matched. The real battle starts here.
Allez.
The enemy officer has
We
been
only stand
defeated.
to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here.
Allez, on peut y aller.
All units, retreat, post haste.
You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not?
Alors, il est où, lui, Chichou? Parce que j'aimerais bien... Ok. J'aimerais bien essayer quelque chose.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them.
Oh, j'ai fait le con.
Farewell, Shishu. I hope
Ah,
we can
ta
meet
grand-mère.
again someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. Lord Zhuge-Liang must be some kind of sorcerer.
Je voudrais battre Chichou tout de suite. Parce qu'au bout d'un moment, ils vont faire baisser les chaînes. Et du coup, il y aura moins de dégâts. Et j'aimerais bien voir si ça fait quelque chose si je le tue avant.
I suppose it's a
En
necessary
espérant que j'y arrive.
sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now to plan for the next battle.
Many of the ships are burning down.
The enemy
need to make
officer
sure we take the
has
right
been defeated.
path forward.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. Now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I will protect Lord Cao Cao no
Voilà.
matter what.
Est-ce que ça va changer quelque chose?
Flame nor sword
Il est temps
will
de
touch
voir
you.
ça.
If we can just avoid the flames, all is not yet lost. Quickly, regroup your units. This is where we make our stand.
Avec un peu de chance.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
I have no choice but to retreat.
The
future of Wu lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory. These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance. Fight with everything you have. Give the enemy no quarter.
It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared. The fire attack was very effective. The enemy must be exhausted. If we all work together, victory will be ours. Hold.
We need to regroup.
Whoa. Looking rough.
Voilà.
You must be kidding. Let's go.
Allez, on se regroupe et on charge. Et c'est l'heure de vérité. Est-ce qu'on va réussir à faire cette bataille-là en une fois? C'est ce que nous allons voir.
One guy, you really had us deceived. It took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Cheng. It's time for us to finish.
Je veux que tu descendes. Merci.
Whoever gets sentimental loses. Now, let us fight in earnest.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm not pulling any punches.
Ah, ils font déjà leur attaque, sérieux? Ah ouais. 350 minutes. Jackson, faut que je le tue tout de suite.
You're a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
No wonder everyone notices you.
Allez, vas-y, on va faire un museau.
It shouldn't have been like this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I must try again later.
Oh, 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 c'est bon, on se calme les gars là. Vous me laissez passer maintenant.
These turbulent times dictate such things.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. Concentrate. Just like I thought. The enemy is exhausted. Good.
Voilà, ça c'est fait.
We can win if we fight together. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
J'en ai tué un en plus là. Cao Cao, il est bientôt au KO.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name.
Allez, deuxième
I
round.
must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
Cao Cao s'est enfui.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat.
Ah ok.
The real battle is yet to come.
Ah donc c'est après du coup la fin.
Has
Ok.
already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.
Ok. Je pensais que ça se termine là comme avec le Wu, mais non, du coup ça se termine après. Ok, très bien. Alors on a eu quoi? On n'a pas eu d'albarde encore. C'est vachement rare les albardes. Hein. C'est une dinguerie. Hein. La paix a été restaurée au province de Jing. Ok. Il n'y a pas de récompense, donc à mon avis, je sais pas. Allez, c'est parti. Ah, j'ai pas regardé. Bon, je regarde après. Ah, ça, on n'a pas vu par contre, donc on va le laisser.
The resolve of Wu's officers is laudable indeed. And yet, the thread of Cao Cao's life has yet to be severed. It would seem he means to converge with his rearguard from Huarong Path. That is why I have tasked Lords Zhao Yun, Zhang Fei, and Guan Yu to lie in wait and ambush him. I need you to pursue Cao Cao and pin him between you and those three. Now then, let's see what our next move is.
Bon. Une pièce ancienne, ok. Donc il n'y a pas de préparation, juste une poursuite. Alors attends. Info, voilà. Ah, on voit pas où ils sont. Bon, Guan Yu, on sait exactement où il est. Il est vraiment tout à la fin. Donc je suis aux côtés de Zhuge Liang et Yue. Zhu Zheng, il est à droite. Cao Cao à droite, Xiao Dun, Xiao Yuan, Yu Jin, Shu Wang. Zhang Liao à droite, Xu Zhu pareil. Ok, donc moi j'ai Yu Jin, Xiao Yuan et Xu Wang. Ok.
Liu Bei's forces shall be the ones to run down Cao Cao. This is all part of the Longzong plan. Lords Guan Yu, Jiang Fei, and Zhao Yun are in position.
We will
Begin your
join you.
pursuit of Cao Cao.
We must keep marching. We'll find a way forward.
Ok. Donc là-haut, ça sera Zhang Fei, si je dis pas de conneries. Xiao Yun, il est un peu plus à droite. Et Guan Yu, bah, tout à la fin.
If I can make it farther north, be able to see our next move. But not from here.
Ah, elle va dire, tu te lèves quand, toi?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Prepare to die, Cao Cao! Yes! Go on ahead, my lord. Leave this fight to me.
Yes. You are my sword and shield, Zhang Liao. I am counting on you.
Now, for our first move, we will force Cao Cao to change course. This will divide the enemy's strength.
This is where we make our stand. We must be ready to die to protect the future of our kingdom.
Our plan might fail if we are stopped here. We must deal with the enemy quickly and forge ahead.
Lord Cao Cao, I'm glad to see that you are safe. It was well worth the effort to reorganize our forces so quickly. Whoa. Looking rough.
Please make your way up the mountain path, Lord Cao Cao. All right. We will see to it that you are not followed.
I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
I am the impenetrable shield that protects Lord Cao Cao. Not even 1,000 blows would be enough to break my guard!
My spear is the embodiment of Lord Liu Bei's will.
Let's go.
No shield is thick enough to withstand its
Ah putain, il est déjà là-haut, lui.
I finally made it. Now, I can
We've been waiting for you, Cao Cao. Prepare to die at the hands of Chang Fei!
All my might.
Whoa. You're up.
So, you've been lying in wait all along. Still, no matter how strong you are, I will not be impeded.
Looking rough.
At least we managed to buy a little time. If I retreat now, I can find a way to rejoin Lord Cao Cao.
I see you.
Voilà.
This is where I leave you, my lord. Keep moving forward, and I will stop any pursuers in their tracks.
Very well. My life is in your capable hands, Sure Wang.
Now, for our second stroke. While Cao Cao's path forward is blocked,
The enemy
will
officer
attack him from behind.
has been defeated.
You are the key to our success. Be swift in your pursuit of Cao Cao.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Our strength is not in numbers. Watch over your comrades as best you can.
Come.
Après, on fait ça tant que lui sera là.
Whoa. Easy. Just get it. Let's go. Let's go. There you are. Take this. Come on. We're going after Cao Cao. Let's end this.
I'll be surrounded if I'm not careful.
Cao Cao, take this course and head south. I'll buy you some time.
They couldn't reach Cao Cao. The rest is up to you.
Challenge you.
Ah, pour une fois, c'est eux qui me défient.
Tables turned. Take this.
With all my might.
Ah, on va réussir au domaine.
My strength fails me. Cao Cao is on the move. I have to catch up to him.
They've really slowed us down. Come on! We'll lose Cao Cao if we don't hurry!
Looking rough.
I understand their plan. Let us focus our efforts on slowing the enemy.
Just keep coming. We won't get anywhere unless we wipe them all out at once.
Lord Xun Yu, am answering the call to arms. My men are here to fight for our lord.
Don't hold back.
Easy.
They should be arriving any moment now.
We're finally ready for our lord's arrival. It's a miracle that he has made it this far already.
Ah putain, j'ai plus de...
Depends on this moment. We must see our lord to safety.
Lord Cao Cao, keep going.
The enemy
No
officer
one shall get
has
through
been
on
defeated.
my watch. Let's go.
I'm counting on you, Shi Chu.
A man of your strength will survive to stand at
Quand
my
même,
side
ouvrir la
again.
porte, on ne sait jamais.
Let's go.
It looks like even their rear guard is making its way to the front. I'll deal with them. Let us advance.
The arrival of their reinforcements is as predicted. Continue your pursuit of Cao Cao while crushing any enemies in your path.
Zhuge Liang has predicted their every move thus far. His insight is incredible.
Commence à être chiant, Lydiane.
We're fighting Cao Cao's forces on our own. Will this put us on equal footing with Wu? This plan has taken every detail into account. All that remains is for me to carry out my part in it.
Looking rough. Then, shall we begin? We need everyone in position, quickly. Looking rough. Set up the ladders.
Putain. Putain!
Of course, Liu Bei is my final obstacle. The only choice is to charge right through them. All those with the strength to enforce their will, all who would share my fate, heed my call. Today, we fight to clear a path for tomorrow.
Oh, Elm.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoa. The stage is set for our final battle. We should rendezvous with Lord Liu Bei.
Let's go. Please. Well aware of your skill. We'll use every bit of strength to take you on.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
We must hold the line.
Good. We have the upper hand. Everyone, keep this up.
There you are. It seems you're just in time.
Eh ouais, mon
Liu
gars.
Bei. Somehow I knew it would be you standing in my way. But it will gain you nothing. You will not end my rule.
Lord Cao Cao, I have gathered the strength and the will to stand against you. It is time for our final battle.
The enemy's formation is beginning to fall apart. We combine our strength. We can break through.
We are here for you.
The moment has come. This brings me back to when we first met. When we took on that massive government army together. Our sense of duty and honor has not changed since. And now, in Liu Bei, we have a great lord worthy of it. Our blades are for nothing, but cutting through the fray before us. Every strike.
The enemy officer
Oh, le bordel.
has been defeated.
So you come to provide reinforcements. I can't thank you enough.
Go now, my unstoppable champion. Another all who stand in our way. Clear the path forward.
Forward, everyone. We will win this day, and we will share our dream with the world.
Voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bon, je vais me relever. Hein.
Be uncouth of me. To not challenge you with everything I have.
The enemy
So you
officer
insist on standing
has
in
been
my way to
defeated.
the very end.
Bear witness to my power.
I will prove the strength of my will. Defeating you, I will clear my own path.
We have thinned their numbers
Ah, ok,
considerably.
j'ai pas pu me protéger. Très bien.
The battle is not won yet.
Bon.
They're not doing well at all. Looks like I'm going to have to turn the tide.
End this.
Let's leave this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's cover some ground.
If anyone can help us through this, he's my most trusted general. It's good to have you back, Xiahou Dun.
Heed the call to victory. Do not give up. The world will be yours if you fight for it.
Il se passe quoi? Ah. 400 ennemis.
has been defeated. Our future is taking shape right before our eyes.
Looking rough. We're only just getting started, brother. Defeating Cao Cao is just one step on the path to greatness.
Ouais, j'étais pas... Il y avait pas beaucoup de...
That's right. We still have much to achieve before we can claim the true greatness. Your dream extends far beyond what we do here, brother. Destiny always brings us together.
Elle est bien cette attaque, hein. Franchement, quand il y a du monde comme ça, oh là là, c'est un plaisir pour les yeux.
But you are now an enemy of Cao Cao. Let's go. There's reason enough to kill you.
Let's give it to them.
I owe you much. I never imagined that you would grow into such a fine general. My heart is full of gratitude for your presence by my side.
You must have trained diligently to become a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Si j'arrive déjà à voir Xiao Dun. Ah, il y a Xiao Yuan ici. Bon, il est occupé, donc pour l'instant. Ah, il est venu vers moi. Pas très équitable là, 3 contre 1. On va régler ça. Là, par contre, il commence à me souvenir. Voilà, bien joué Gonyu. Il a eu au dernier moment. Bien joué.
As long as I draw breath, I will never give up.
Ah, oh, il se calmer, oh. Il s'est enfui.
After all that, he still escaped. His persistence is incredible.
Oh!
If we don't give chase,
no,
Just calmer, lui.
the enemy officer necessary
has been defeated.
We can leave the rest to Lord Guan Yu. That
The enemy officer
Liu Bei's
has been
first
defeated.
step on his path to power.
C'est là parce qu'on continue à se
What
battre
a
du coup.
long step it will be.
Go, Lord Cao Cao.
You won't cut me down.
I shall not. You saved the lives of people dear to me, and my brother. And so I owe you a deep debt of gratitude. Disregarding that would not be a righteous act, and would not lead towards the future my brother dreams of. Still, remember well, Cao Cao. One day, Liu Bei will surely surpass you.
Comme les anciennes
shall not
alliances, il
allow
le laisse
that.
partir.
My triumph over him is inevitable.
With this, I have repaid my debt. Ah, it's you. Indeed. This is for the best. Lord Chuga Lian dispatched me to this place precisely because he knew I wouldn't cut down Lord Cao Cao. If he dies now, Wu will be the next to build up their strength. And if that happens, the Longzong plan shall not come to pass. The future and freedom of our people is at stake here. Although the world is wrought with turmoil, my brother still shines as a guiding light of righteousness. And although many have perished along the way, their sacrifices will not be in vain. All we can do now is strive to realize the Longzong plan, trusting that it will bring us closer to achieving my brother's dream. I shall not allow him to lose sight of what he cherishes. That is, above all, my duty and privilege. But we will need your strength. After all, turning such dreams into reality will be no small feat.
Bon, en tout cas, on a fini le chapitre 5. C'est ainsi que la fosse de Cao Cao s'embrase dans une mer de flammes, d'araignées.
Did you need something from my brother?
I'm afraid he just left a moment ago. Probably went to help in the fields near here. There's a lot to take care of after that battle, so you may as well rest up today. Indeed. Maybe I ought to follow Brother's example myself. Empty my head and fill my stomach.
Forgotten your previous blunder already, Zhang Fei.
I've apologized over and over. Let it go already. I swear, brother, you have a mean streak on occasion. But in all honesty, days like this aren't bad from time to time. Everyone enjoying their own pursuits, without the threat of some battle on the horizon. This might be exactly what Brother is aiming for.
You're right. This is exactly what he dreams of. And we fight to make it a lasting reality. We always have, and always will.
Oh, what perfect timing. Didn't expect to see all of you here. Sorry, but could you lend a hand? A bear has appeared in the fields.
A bear? You say?
Even this may be part of the first step toward accomplishing our dream.
Il y a un ours qui est apparu dans les champs, mais ils prennent tout leur temps, tu sais.
There you are. The four of us were just talking about you.
Without a doubt. Your deeds in the last battle were heroic. According to military regulations, you must be rewarded with a rank and command befitting your achievements.
Then again, your ability to act freely is your strong point, isn't it? I get the feeling a position like this wouldn't suit you all that well.
We discussed it among ourselves, but could not come to a consensus in the end. That is why we would like you to choose. First, there's the path of the general and a life of public prominence. You may find yourself feeling a bit more stifled than you do now. Still, the fame and standing a generalship provides is well worth it. Or, you may support us from the shadows without an official position. You may find this role somewhat lacking in benefits, but in exchange, you can maintain a life of freedom.
You'll hear no objections from us, no matter which road you take. Choice is entirely up to you.
I see. A good choice, I believe. Having you take up a command grants me no small measure of reassurance.
Well, this is promising, isn't it? I think our comrade here deserves to have a fitting title.
A fitting title, you say? You ask much of me, Zhang Fei. That said, I do owe you a great deal. I will have to think of something that reflects my trust in you.
Bon, bah ça on a vu, hein. Il va avoir un disciple. Et lui alors, qu'est-ce qu'il devient?
Oh, right, it's a race.
I am a bird with no wings.
Bon bah ça on a déjà vu. Ça aussi, il me semble. Alors voyons voir. Ah non, c'est pas là. C'est là. Un monde juste. Vous avez terminé l'histoire du chou. Durant ses premières années, on raconte qu'il terrasse 1774 ennemis. Seulement. C'est pas fou, hein. Le général de la défense. Fin. Enregistré. Et voilà, on a accompli tous les scénarios. 10h37. C'est à partir de quel chapitre qu'il faut rejoindre que Dongzio ou Yuan Shao me demande de rejoindre? Chapitre 3, c'est là. C'est quand on rejoint les autres. Donc je suppose que c'est chapitre 2. Après la bataille. Défaite des brigands de la vague blanche. Que j'aimerais bien voir ce que ça fait de rejoindre Dongzhou et Yuan Shao. La protection de Wang Yun. Bataille des 10 eunuques. L'assassinat de Dongzhou. Donc c'est quelque part là. Rébellion des 10 eunuques. À moins que ce soit là en vrai, hein. Non, c'est pas là. Non, c'est bien chapitre 2. Répression de la province de Yu. Répression de la province de Liang. Je suis en train de me demander si c'est pas ici. Je suis en train de me demander si c'est pas là. Je vais regarder sur internet parce que j'ai pas envie de faire plusieurs batailles pour rien. Dynasty Warriors. Origins. Rejoindre. Dongzhuo. Bon, j'arrive pas à voir. On va tenter. Que ce qu'il y a, c'est qu'il n'y a aucune branche. BTB Young Bayu. On va voir.
Move out!
The young province no longer needs the heart. Destroying the government forces will prove that.
The bandits are getting rowdy. After all, they are no better than beasts. Let us cut them down!
In using our military might to bring them to heel, we too are like beasts. It's a matter of determining the hunter and the prey.
What fools leaving their stronghold defenseless! Attack now, without hesitation!
Voilà. Ça va aller vite de toute façon. C'est c'est un petit nouveau.
The rebels are heading for our main
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They took the bait. We will turn back and attack them
The enemy
from
officer
behind.
has been defeated.
On the advance. Jun shall fight by Lord Han Sui's side. Let's go. Won't let those Han dogs set foot past this point.
Hey, you lot are pretty tough. Works for me.
D'ailleurs, faudra que j'essaie de revoir pour le deuxième embranchement par rapport à Sun Tzu. J'ai d'autres trucs à voir.
Should we not defend the camp?
Looking rough. Zhao Wen is acting as bait. It would be pointless to try to defend it. If it falls, then so be it.
The enemy
If our
officer
men are that
has
weak,
been defeated.
They deserve to taste defeat. We must continue to defend the key areas. Bring up the rear.
Ça c'est
Attack!
fait.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Putain, ils prennent cher tout ça.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Ils prennent tout cher.
Just who I figured would show up.
The enemy
Your
officer
efforts out there
has
do
been
not
defeated.
go unnoticed.
We have overcome our disadvantage.
The enemy officer
This is hardly a
has been
satisfying
defeated.
position.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. I'll leave this area to you.
We are now in control of this area.
Ok, ça c'est fait.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
You're here to help me?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Voilà.
The enemy officer
This is as far as
has
we
been
go.
defeated.
I'm afraid I must retreat.
I confessed it.
Voilà.
The
Ça,
enemy
ça va
officer
tellement vite.
Return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy. Wow, now that was a terrific fight.
Bon, m'énerve.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing!
Voilà.
The enemy officer has
Not
been
without
defeated.
you. Let's go.
Il paraît que crever au moment où je vais arriver.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the
The
counterattack.
enemy officer has
D'accord.
been defeated.
Bon allez, je vais aller voir un de celui. De toute façon, ça va aller très vite. J'aurais même dû commencer à faire ça d'ailleurs.
Officer, are you kidding me? The hooves of our cavalry shall rout those Han dogs! All units, charge!
We must attack now. Give it your all.
You down the sides. Bear witness to my power. Descends here. Words cannot destroy.
Allez.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Deux pour le prix d'un.
You'll find my resolve is even stronger than it was when I rose up in revolt. Come, we have at you. We fight.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Ah putain, il m'énerve ce museau à la con là. Allez-y, faites-moi tourner autour de l'adversaire, vous avez raison. Voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even now, the heavens refuse to offer favor. Retreat. This is not where we are to meet our end.
Victory goes to the strong, and defeat to the weak. A simple concept indeed.
Go ahead.
Ah non, je peux pas. J'ai l'impression que je peux pas. Voilà, faudrait que je recommence tout complètement quoi. Bah écoute, tant pis. On va essayer de refaire par rapport à Sun Tzu. Si seulement le sorcier ennemi avait été envoyé plus vite. On va faire ça.
Business has been good. Thanks to all the people coming from the west. I should give them a deal.
Les résultats, ça avait jamais été fait. Ouais, j'aurais peut-être dû aller lui parler, mais passer les cinématiques.
We can do it.
Je vais essayer d'en tuer le plus possible pour être tranquille.
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now,
Oh là là.
Let us split our forces and take control of the area. Don't let me down.
The enemy officer
The enemy is
has been defeated.
disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belongs to our fathers, and their fathers before them. This will do it. Shall not let outsiders take it from us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
the enemy has yet to reveal their hand.
Ouais, faut que je défende aussi cet incapable.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win.
They're going after not only me,
Here we go.
but Quan and Xiang too. I have to stop them quickly.
Bon là tu es en train de me saouler là, de pas pouvoir te contrer, c'est en train de me saouler.
There they are. They're charging forth from the fort.
Voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
End this.
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid.
Putain.
I will vanquish each enemy before me. And inspire
Pas me saouler
courage in
longtemps
our
toi.
soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But they won't take me down that easily.
Il m'énerve.
Finally on equal footing. We better get our pace back.
Je vais faire tous les trucs là en facile, je le sens, hein, parce que franchement, il est vraiment nul à chier ce scénar là. Il est nul à chier.
I'm glad I believed in you.
This territory.
Et il
The
manque
enemy
de
officer has been
Another
defeated.
one falls behind me.
There he is! It's Swan Twed! Glory to the man who strikes him down!
An enemy ambush? Where did they come from?
Got this.
The enemy officer fend off their assault and defeated. But there's a forest ahead. If they are hiding forces, it will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can.
Time to advance!
On me dépêche. En fait, ce que j'aurais dû faire, c'est un truc que j'ai complètement oublié. C'est me mettre seul.
Begin advancing.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
J'aurais dû me mettre seul comme ça, mon gars, il était avec. Oh, tu me saoules là. T'es même pas un putain de vrai officier, tu me saoules.
Superb show of skill.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, we managed to survive that. But the enemy has the advantage of the terrain. We'd best be careful.
Now, strike down the Sun leaders. With our own hands, we shall protect our land.
It's an ambush.
Vas-y, je vais
Hold
tenter quand même.
formation. Prepare for battle.
This mist does not bode well for us. The sooner we are out of it, the better.
The foe is disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty, huh? Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. I feel a surge of power.
Take this! Not good.
Bear witness to my power.
Your wits about you. Your wits about you. Take this!
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Good work. We've defeated the enemy.
Putain. Il faut qu'ils arrivent à tuer quelqu'un. Pourquoi j'ai fait ça? Pourquoi est-ce que j'ai fait ça?
The targets are the tigers of Wu.
So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns.
Begin advancing. Watch the master at work.
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult.
Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition
Putain, voilà.
influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
You have grown stronger in your own way. But your journey must end here.
Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon, and know how you have sinned.
Your wits about you. Looking rough. Your wits about you.
If Sun cease to exist. Yeah, time to finish.
Let's go.
Zuluan, you have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. Better ready. I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve.
Whoa, this is tough. They won't take me down that easily.
Time to finish.
Tiens le coup toi, parce que je l'ai bientôt eu. Hein. Par contre là je vois plus rien.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Better ready yourself.
C'est une blague.
It is time. The incense of confusion will have done its work. Zuluan, the so-called hero.
Putain, ta grand-mère! Et si je... Et si je tuais celui qui est tout en bas avant? Allez, alors!
Let's go. It's an ambush. Hold formation. Prepare for battle. The foe is disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
This mist does not bode well for us. The sooner we are out of it, the better.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
We will not accept Sun Tzu's rule. We will resist to the death if need be. Phantoms appearing out of the mist. This is the same accursed fog as at Xiangyang.
Nice. Tables turned. Take this! Look at you. Easy.
Gone.
The enemy
Leaving
officer
not a trace.
has been defeated.
Attends, il y en a qui partent là-bas. Il y a des trucs qui partent là-bas. Est-ce que... Je vais tester les trucs là-haut. Non, il n'y a plus rien.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty, huh? Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands.
Allez, faut que
You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. I feel a surge of power.
Looking rough.
Good work. We've defeated the enemy. They tried to ambush us.
So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu.
Il m'énerve avec ce truc là lui par contre là.
Revenge ourselves on the Suns.
Begin advancing. Looking rough.
Archers at the ready. Aim. Your targets are the Tigers of Wu. Time to finish.
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
Oh, je l'ai même pas touché. Je l'ai touché qu'une fois ou deux.
His drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
It is time.
Oh, vas-y, c'est bon, t'as... Non, ça sert à rien. L'autre, il me fait perdre du temps. Ouais, faut vraiment que j'aille très tôt, quoi. Mais bon, avec Sun Chuan, là, qui sert à rien, là, il peut rien faire. Il sert à que dalle, ce mec. Ou alors, putain, ça c'est chiant. Allez!
It's an ambush. Hold formation. Prepare for battle.
En fait, faudra que je fasse en sorte que Wang ne me suive pas, donc il faudra que je recommence tout en fait. Et comme ça, bah, je me bats seul. Faudra aussi que j'augmente mon arme. Tant pis pour l'albarde, mais il faudrait que j'augmente mon arme.
So, Zulon. It was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty. Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. I feel a surge of power. Better ready yourself.
Je t'ai pas demandé de sauter, hein. Mon museau, faut que j'essaie de le garder.
It begins.
Looking rough.
Faut essayer de garder le museau quand tout le monde sera là pour faire le plus de dégâts possible.
In your own way. But your journey must end.
Ah, genre là.
Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon. And know how you have sinned.
If Sun ceased to exist.
Moi, je veux regarder un truc Shugong. Ah non, ils existent pas. Ouais, ils sont tous là en fait.
Gotta be quicker. So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns. Begin advancing.
Looking rough. Good work. We've defeated the enemies.
Bon.
Tried to ambush us.
Zuluan, you have forgotten
Bon, pourquoi...
everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve. Better ready yourself.
Archers at the ready! Aim! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu!
Better ready.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
J'y arriverai pas. J'y arriverai pas, ce niveau de merde là. Faut que j'augmente mon arme là. Et puis Wang Gai, je veux personne avec moi parce que là, l'autre là, le Sun Chuan là, il sert tellement à rien que le moindre problème, le mec il est en train de partir la queue entre les jambes là, ça me pète les couilles aussi ça. Moi des seigneurs comme ça, je préfère pas en avoir. Hein.
They say the Sun family comes from around here. Talk about
Bon. On va voir les attributs un petit peu là. Ah putain. Je vais me lever parce que je vois rien, je suis en train de me péter les yeux. J'ai rien d'intéressant en jaune. Augmente la puissance d'attaque de 10%. Ça, je pense que ça peut être un petit peu mieux quand même. Hein. Officier. Ça, je vais le mettre. Ah, par contre, je viens de voir un truc. « 196 seulement, c'est bizarre. » Voilà. 338. On va réessayer. Franchement, j'ai même pas envie de me... Je vais réessayer, mais franchement, si même en empêchant Van Guy d'être avec moi, si je vois que ça fonctionne pas, bah, je ferai en plus facile et puis voilà. Ok. Commencer la bataille déjà, je commence tout en bas. J'ai envie de tenter quelque chose. Honnêtement, j'ai envie de tenter quelque chose.
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now, let us split our forces and take control of the area. Don't let me down!
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belonged to our fathers, and their fathers before them. We shall not let outsiders take it from us!
Begin advancing, Jafar!
The enemy has yet to reveal their hand. It's tricky when you don't know what you're
enemy officer.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win!
They're going after not only me, but Clem and Zheng too. I have to stop them.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will stop them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We should be able to fend off their assault. But
La brume est déjà là.
there's a forest
Mais
ahead.
lui, je crois qu'il est pas encore là.
They are hiding forces.
Je vais faire un
It will
truc.
be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can. Time to advance!
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
We will not accept Sun Tzu's rule. We will resist. To the death, if need be.
Whoa. Take back our strategic position! Forward! Tables turn. Begin advancing!
Voilà, lui,
The enemy officer
il dégage.
has
It's
been
a
defeated.
stalemate. We need to find a way to get on top.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty, huh?
Looking rough.
Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. I feel a surge of power.
J'ai esquivé là normalement, mais bon.
That makes them harder to read.
Bah, il l'a même pas fait, vas-y, t'es une salope.
Troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
A troublesome pest indeed.
Better ready yourself.
Focus your efforts on that one. There he is! It's Swan Twed! Glory to the man who strikes him down!
Par contre, j'aurais vraiment la rage si j'arrive à le tuer, mais que c'est une conne. Trop de touche.
You have grown stronger in your own way. Better ready yourself. But your journey must end here.
Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon. And know how you have sinned.
Putain! Ah, mais la dinguerie!
Cease to exist.
Better ready yourself.
Ah, vas-y, ça se fait.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Better ready yourself. It begins. It begins.
Gotta be quicker.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
Pourquoi ça a pas marché?
To fight without complaint.
Gotta be quicker.
Oh la dingue.
This is not working out. It's my training let him know.
Looking right. I see you. I see you. Bear witness to my attention.
Oh, vous êtes des salopes.
They're pushing us back, but victory is still within our reach.
Vous êtes des salopes.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Better ready yourself. Zuluan, you have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember. Better ready yourself. I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve.
Mais je vois rien, les gars. Là, je sais vraiment pas ce que je suis en train de faire. Là, vraiment, je vois rien.
Almost at our limits. My strength was not enough.
An even match. The enemy officer, we must push harder. Been defeated.
It begins.
Looking rough. I'll allow others to take the glory today.
Concentrate.
So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind. Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan.
T'es une salope. Sun Quan, je te jure, va niquer ta mère. Va niquer ta putain de mère, va. Je m'en doutais. Je le savais. Je le savais. Allez, tu sais quoi, je le fais en facile. J'en ai rien à branler. Putain! Je m'en doutais, je l'ai dit. Je l'ai dit. J'aurais pu parier 3 milliards d'euros. J'aurais déjà gagné. J'aurais parié 3 putains de milliards d'euros, quoi. Ouais, tu sais quoi, tu peux venir, hein. De toute façon, honnêtement, ça change rien. Sun Quan est toujours aussi nul, même avec des balaises comme Wang Gai. Donc, franchement, rien à branler.
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight.
Now, the enemy officer
Let us split our forces and take control of the area. Don't let me down!
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belongs to our fathers, and their fathers before them. We shall not let outsiders take it from us!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
The enemy has yet to reveal their hand.
Is ours.
Let's go!
Tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win!
They're going
The
after
enemy
not
officer
only me,
has been
but
defeated.
Quan and Shang too.
Je vais rentrer le chien.
To stop them, quickly!
A troublesome pest indeed. Focus your efforts on that one.
On me!
Vous me saoulez.
Is our quarry! Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been
There they
defeated.
are! They're charging forth from the fort! I will stop them!
The enemy officer
Time to advance!
has been defeated.
There he is! It's Swan Tuen! Glory to the man
The
who
enemy
strikes
officer
him down!
has been defeated.
Let's go!
Allez, là!
Where did they come from?
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
Down! We've been spotted! Well, there's no point in hiding now. Form up!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's a stalemate. We need to find a way to get on top.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another one falls behind me.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Yeah.
We should be able to fend off their
Voilà.
assault.
Maintenant,
But
on va
there's a
tout de suite aller
forest
voir
ahead.
l'autre.
If they are hiding forces, it will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can.
Time to advance!
This mist does not bode well for us. The sooner we are out of it, the better.
Il y a tout juste d'arriver.
Take back our strategic position!
Looking rough.
Forward! Begin advancing!
Better ready yourself. So, Zulu, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty, Your actions better bring sorrow to those.
Pour tout ce qui est destiné des gens et tout ça, je vais le faire en facile. Parce que j'ai vraiment pas envie de me prendre la tête. Hein. Ça me saoule assez comme ça. Mais pour tout le reste, tout ce qui est bataille et tout ça, je le ferai normal.
In your own way. But your journey must end here.
Gotcha! Invaders! Hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon. And know how you have sinned.
Sunsua cease to exist.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember that day clearly. Despair, the resolve.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind. Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already been cast. Nothing can save the little conqueror from his fate now.
Destinée modifiée. Impeccable. Il y a un truc à gagner la bataille.
Are you injured?
The foe is disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
Ok, pour l'instant il va encore bien.
Looking rough.
This territory is ours.
Is this the end? I am glad you're here. I was actually getting a little anxious.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without
the enemy
complaint.
officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Oh putain, j'ai pas vu qu'il y en avait encore un là.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Well, we managed to survive that. But the enemy has the advantage of the terrain. We'd best be careful.
Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection.
Bon.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
to impress me
has
with your
been
feats.
defeated.
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
Now's the time.
Looking rough.
Archers at the ready. Aim! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu.
Infested.
The enemy officer
Voilà, c'est
has
fait.
been defeated. Let's go.
Oh, the hail of arrows is lifted. That should make the march easier.
Forward march!
The enemy officer
Just let
has
it
been
end
defeated.
like this. Comrades, let us press our army
Ça, c'est
forward
fait
and
aussi.
take the Sun leaders. Begin advancing.
Voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Our allies are doing well. Keep it going.
I knew you'd come help. I'm glad I believed in you.
Looking rough. You will have to make do without me.
Looking rough.
This will do it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I knew you would come.
Watch the master at work.
I feel proud beholding your feats as a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This territory is ours. Let's go.
Ça c'est fait. Après, il me reste un peu de Janway. Et le côté Dubaï aussi.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall crush this rebellion and make our nation strong.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Ah, c'est vrai que j'ai pas vu cette cinématique là.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall
Elle est quand
never
même
take
mort.
flight again.
The heart of the sacred
Je comprends pas là. Pourtant j'ai réussi.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment.
I have finished, Zuluan. He has survived, though he is still unconscious.
Donc là, quand même, encore une fois, j'ai passé un truc que j'aurais pas dû du coup.
Such deep wounds would have spelled death for most. It seems he was born with an exceptionally strong constitution. But I must say, even if the wounds do heal, I'm not sure if he will ever be able to fight the same. I must ask you something. Do you intend to let Lord Sinsua go into battle again? Knowing him, he will not wait for his wounds to heal before heading back onto the battlefield. His impatience will be the death of him. I will make sure he gets enough rest, no matter what either of you say.
Je viens, est-ce qu'il se repose suffisamment?
We could fake his death, just as we did with Lord Sun Jian. Once the rumors spread, those pursuing him will withdraw. I know that I'm being impertinent, but as a doctor, please.
Ouais, donc peu importe ce qu'on fait. Peu importe ce qu'on fait, de toute façon.
So.
Ouais, puis on revient à ce moment-là. Ok. Bon.
Cao Cao emerged victorious.
Ouais, tout ça on s'en fout, de toute façon je vais revenir au point après la bataille de Liu Bei.
Lord Han Dong does so.
Non, même pas. Faut que je fasse Jian Wei avant. Après je reviens à Liu Bei.
Go ahead.
Si seulement les ennemis du château avaient été éliminés. Donc là, faut vraiment que je batte tout le monde en fait. C'est ça que je comprends pas en fait. Jouer depuis. C'est ça que le truc là, je le comprends pas trop en vrai. Hein. Que je pense pas que ce soit possible de tuer tout le monde. Dans le château, oui. Qu'ils disent les ennemis du château. Mais est-ce que... Couloir de l'ombre. Bon, on va reprendre la même technique que la dernière fois. Je vais faire tout le haut, je vais redescendre tranquillement. Je vais faire le truc tout en haut là.
In the event of an emergency, we are to meet at the eastern gate. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Dian Wei are also aware of this. While our forces subdue the enemy, we shall move to offer aid. That way, we can move swiftly and adapt to any scenario.
Time to advance.
There we go. We cannot fight our way through these numbers.
Father, I will draw the enemy's attention. Find an unguarded one and escape through there.
Thank you. Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The plan went off without a hit.
This territory.
T'as un manque d'amour? Oui. Un petit pépère.
Now may we gnash at Cao Cao's unguarded throats.
The eastern battlefield is shifting. It seems that Lord Cao Cao is safe. Now, let us do what we can. Observe the situation and quash any threats to Lord
enemy
Cao
officer
Cao.
has been defeated.
Reinforcements from outside the castle. He's fighting to keep me alive.
must
The
survive.
enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Good. That's one threat off the table. Let us hurry after Lord Cao Cao and continue providing backup.
This amount of resistance was to be expected. Now then, it is about time for the next. The enemy officer has been defeated. We must take down the foes to the rear and save Cao Cao.
Janeway, il est plus là? Bah si, il est encore là-bas. J'ai l'impression qu'il n'y a plus personne.
This will be more difficult than I'd wagered.
Zhang Xiu and Liu Biao have joined forces, as we'd suspected. This will not
The
end
enemy
so
officer
easily.
has been defeated. The enemy's movements indicate that Cao Cao must be fleeing west. We shall follow in his tracks. Looking rough.
One man do all this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Demon. I use my strength to enforce my lord's will. I will not fail him. Not ever.
Cao Cao's cohorts and guards are formidable. Be that as it may, this is still within expectations. It's about time for the next step.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, vous voulez?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Lord Zhang Xiu bade us to take over the enemy bases. Let us go. We'll show them the might of Liu Biao's forces. Begin advancing. Good eye. The enemy officer has
Enemy
been defeated.
reinforcements are heading for our base.
The enemy officer
We will be
has
undone
been defeated.
if they gain a foothold. We must stop them.
Time to advance.
Ouais, c'est inévitable. On est obligé de... Ils sont obligés de mourir.
I hope you shall remain safe.
Blast. The enemy's trick after nasty trick upon us.
Given the situation, Lord Cao Cao should be able to head westward, capture the northwest stronghold, and raise ladders on the ramparts.
Time to advance.
Good. We've recovered our footing. Come, everyone, muster up your courage.
My ambition
The enemy
cannot be
officer
stopped.
has been defeated. Looking rough.
This territory
Okay.
is ours.
Let's go.
The ladders are ready? Then, let us open up a path for Lord Cao Cao.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon
The enemy
hope.
officer has been defeated.
What's going on? We failed to bring down one man with these numbers. You lack my resolve. That's why. I want
Allez, les
nothing
échelles,
more
là.
than to see Lord Cao Cao's glorious kingdom. I'll give everything I have to make that happen.
Putain, je serais déjà arrivé. Moi.
I fight to bring glory to our forces.
Bien joué. Normalement, il reste plus beaucoup de trucs là-bas. Il en reste 2. Ouais. Il en reste 2. Après, tout le reste...
Perhaps we can escape the castle from here.
The moment has come. Let's go. We've rendezvoused with Cao Cao. We will now head south to put some distance between us and this battle.
Father, I fear I cannot stay with you.
Ah, eux, c'est vraiment inévitable. Hein, ils sont vraiment obligés de mourir.
You're unharmed, right? Indeed. You can walk that far. I suppose you're fine.
So you would stoop this low, Cao Cao? You're more stubborn than I'd figured.
Take this!
Looking rough.
End this here!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer
must fall
has been defeated.
Cao Cao still lives. At this rate, I won't be able to show my face to Lord Liu Biao.
Go on then.
Liu Biao's reinforcements are quite sizable. Taking them down would deal a solid blow to him. Lord Cao Cao has sacrificed much for this outcome.
Looking rough.
So coming after me then? Huh. Determined, I see.
Okay.
That did not go as
The
planned.
enemy officer
I must
has been
try again
defeated.
later.
What are you doing here? I thought your mission was to save Cao Cao, was it not? Surely, you don't mean to rescue his bodyguard. What?
Et si, on est là pour le garde du corps.
Even if you beat all of us, you'd never succeed.
Looking rough.
Victory is sweet.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What's this? The numbers are thinning.
Yes.
I see the enemy have lessened in number. Now they shouldn't have enough to send after Lord Dian Wei.
Bon sang. On a quand même réussi. On va enfin voir ce qui se passe. Time out.
Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Il reste plus que lui, mais lui on peut pas y aller. Il n'y a que Janwei qui peut le faire.
Ah, that was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there.
11h45 déjà? Putain la vache. Le temps passe.
I shall not lament or stop moving forward, nor will I dwell on the past. That is the path to domination.
Voilà. Bon, on va y voir ce qui se passe. Alors ici, on a déjà vu. Je sais juste que ça va pas tout sauter. Eh ben si.
Welcome back, Dian Wei.
I really thought that was going to be the end, and it would have been, if not for you. I owe you. Your bravery and determination saved my life. Well, I owe my life to you now. I don't know how I'll be able to repay.
It'll be enough for you to stay with us. Your presence alone forces our would-be enemies to think twice.
So, my lord, what's our next move? It appears that Jiang Shu had already made an agreement with Liu Biao.
Ok.
All that's left is to decide their...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Ça c'est fait. Bon, on va retourner du côté du bain puis je vais m'arrêter là.
Go ahead.
Hein? Un nouveau point de redémarrage a été... Ah bah ouais, du coup, ouais. Gueja. Si seulement l'avancée avait été suffisamment rapide. Ouais, du coup, on sauve Gueja et puis Janway, du coup. Et là aussi, il y en a. Si le père et le fils de Wu sont là, ils planteront un couteau dans le dos de Cao Cao. Du coup, il faudrait que je revienne ici pour découvrir ici. Ok. Et on a là. Affronter l'armée massive de Cao Cao ou fuir le destin. Du coup, on a des nouveaux trucs à faire. Et bah... on fera ça cet après-midi. Donc, cet après-midi, j'ai des petits trucs à faire, donc je ferai la suite après, bah après être revenu, tout simplement. J'ai des petits trucs à faire. Donc, sur ce, je vais sauvegarder. Histoire 96%. Je vais save. Voilà. Et ensuite, cet après-midi, une fois de retour, je reviens. Allez, bon appétit tout le monde, et à tout à l'heure.